Now on WRDE Coast TV.
Miss Pillion Bridge boater regulations from the Delaware Department of Transportation. What times are available for boaters to schedule for travel?
The first of its kind in Delaware, how one hike is helping veterans with their mental health.
A fire in Eden, Maryland damages a home. Which parts of the house were destroyed?
And thanks to a wonderful flow of air coming out of the northwest, it's this kind of treat that we're in store for. But will that be the case tomorrow? Your forecast coming up.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV. Your local news at 6 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Britt Leone. Welcome to Coast TV News at 6. We're starting tonight with a first ever of its kind hike, one for a great cause. It was a beautiful day to get outside and take a walk. Some veterans took it a step further and took a hike with a purpose. Coast TV's Carmen Holland shows us how one hike can make a big difference for mental health.
It's the first ever hike of its kind, led by the group Irreverent Warriors. Their mission? Using humor and togetherness to heal. 83 hikers, a crowd of veterans and active duty military, came together in Rehoboth Beach to continue a different kind of fight, mental health.
Very large issue as far as veteran suicide in our nation. The national average for a long time was 22 veterans a day take their own lives.
These hikes happen all around the country as veteran support for all branches. But how would you know an Irreverent Warriors hike when you see it? Well, just look for the silky shorts, combat boots, and bright-colored hiking tags with names of cities commemorating a hike completed.
I've talked to many people on these hikes that, this is a saving grace for them.
An event of unity for all military.
Just as, all the different branches work together when we go to war, now we're just on the home front combating mental health and suicide prevention.
And for some, from the clothes they hike in.
These are my original boots that I got when I enlisted back in 2004. Still got my original dog tags in them. I don't know, it's a comfort thing for me.
To their family in green who they walk for.
A lot of people who get out don't realize what they're missing. And sometimes it feels like something's lacking, and sometimes getting together with your brothers and sisters makes you feel whole again.
It's all for one and one for all.
We bring veterans together! We bring veterans together!
When you went to war, you didn't go into a firefight by yourself. So when you're at home combating your demons, don't do it alone.
The next Irreverent Warriors hike will be next week in New York City. Now, the hike is only for veterans, but if you want to volunteer, they always need help with these events. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Carmen Holland, Coast TV News.
Moving on to weather, we're taking a live look into Salisbury with our Spicer Brothers Salisbury University camera. It is an absolutely gorgeous evening. Our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, he's here now with a look at our weather. Good evening, Paul. You think we can do the rest of the newscast outside, get some fresh air?
It would be a nice thing, because even as we go into the late night hours, it's still clear. It's been clear all night long anyway. And from earlier this evening, we only got up to about 79 degrees. And the only reason, and I don't usually start off with this boring stuff, Britt, but that's a treat in the summertime. That's what I call breaking weather news. The good kind, okay? Now, as we take a look at what's expected, for the rest of this evening, we are going to continue to stay very clear because high pressure will continue to keep us that way. But for our UV index for tomorrow, looks like we're going to be reaching up to about a 9 once again. So your burn time is going to be about 20 minutes. You will definitely need the hat tomorrow and the sunglasses and the sunscreen, and find some shade and drink plenty of water. We're going to talk about how the thermometer is going to be going up for Sunday and then even more on Monday. Britt?
Thanks, Paul. Moving on, months after announcing her campaign for Senate, Lisa Blunt Rochester spoke on her campaign earlier today. Speaking at the Delaware History Museum in Wilmington from 2 to 3 p.m., Blunt Rochester has worked in Delaware politics for decades now. She served as labor secretary and as a staffer for Tom Carper when he was governor. She has served as a congresswoman for 3 terms now. There's no announced Republican opponents for the Senate seat at this time. Now that the Miss Pillion Bridge in Milford has reopened, the Delaware Department of Transportation is reminding boaters of what they need to do to pass through the open span. The department says boat drivers wanting to travel between Milford and parts east of Rehoboth Boulevard need to schedule a bridge opening by calling DelDOT's Transportation Management Center. The department says you need to call at least 24 hours ahead of time. Before reopening last week, The bridge had been closed to road traffic for more than 6 months to repair damage caused by truck crashes in December of 2021 and in December of 2022. If you like camping, this one's for you. The Delaware Forest Service has launched a new online portal for reserving campsites at Redden State Forest in Georgetown. Here's what it says. The state says it costs $250 to stay overnight on a weekday and $500 for a weekend rental. The state says special use permits are required for events using vendors, and you can make reservations online.
I'm Madeline Overturf. Here's a look at just some of the things happening across Delmarva. Smyrna police have arrested 2 men, one who worked at the post office, for stealing. Police say the men stole checks, credit cards, and even debit cards from letters, sometimes altering and cashing the checks. They are facing multiple charges. Plan ahead, Worcester County drivers. St. Luke's Road from Route 12 to Greenbrier Swamp Road will be closed for 2 days. This starts on Monday. The Berlin Fire Company has a nearly $400,000 grant. Senator Chris Van Hollen announced the money. The new funds will be used to purchase new equipment. That's a look at just some of the things happening across Delmarva. I'm Madeline Overturf.
A fire destroyed a home in Somerset County on Friday. Coast Copter was overhead once the fire was put out at the home on Flower Hill Church Road in Eden. You can see that earlier that the roof was pretty much gone. Crews from several fire departments, you can see there, were called in to help. There's no word yet on if there were any injuries or the cause of that fire down in Somerset. A preliminary injunction hearing over those floating barriers in the Rio Grande is set to take place this upcoming Tuesday in Austin, Texas. The Justice Department is asking a federal court in Texas to block the construction of any new floating barriers. The DOJ also wants the state to remove the barriers in Eagle Pass, which is a city that borders Mexico. Governor Greg Abbott says the barriers are part of the state's efforts to curb migration from the southern border, but Justice Department says the state installed the barriers without authorization. The hearing is set to take place at 9 a.m. local time. Hurricane Hilary is barreling towards California as a Category 3 hurricane. It's expected to weaken before making landfall, but will still bring heavy rains and high winds. And people in Southern California, Nevada, Arizona are all bracing for flooding and some possible power outages. Jen Sullivan has a look at the storm's path and the damage it's expected to cause.
Residents in Southern California are bracing for what could be their first tropical storm in nearly 84 years. Crews in Orange County, California Friday moving rocks and sand to create barriers to block high tides from reaching buildings along the water as Hurricane Hilary barrels towards the coast.
This is a very, very dangerous and significant storm.
Hurricane Hilary is expected to cause catastrophic damage along Mexico's coast before weakening to a tropical storm and churning northwest to California. But the storm is still expected to trigger mass flooding, winds up to 50 miles per hour, and possible power outages. Some areas could see up to 10 inches of rain.
We will prepare for worst-case scenario.
A tropical storm warning has been issued from the southern border up to Los Angeles. Many residents along the coast spending Saturday filling up sandbags to protect their homes.
I'm nervous.
But it's not just the Golden State that will be impacted. Southern Arizona and Nevada also expecting flooding.
You're talking 48 straight hours of very heavy rainfall.
Parts of Arizona and Nevada could see 3 to 6 inches of rain.
We are going to have flooding as usual. Anytime if they expect anything more than a half inch of rain, we start to have flooding in the desert.
The storm is expected to hit California Saturday into Sunday morning. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
On Friday, President Joe Biden said the Federal Emergency Management Agency has preemptively positioned personnel and supplies to aid in response. There's more to cover tonight. Preparing teachers before the school year, what a Millsboro event gave to teachers to help them decorate their classrooms. Helping Maui wildfire victims, how one Rehoboth Beach company is giving back to survivors. And a change of curfew for kids and teenagers in Dewey Beach, what the new curfew time is, and a surprising concern from commissioners on enforcing that new time. We're back right after this.
We'll do the whole carpet in the whole house for $5?
Wait.
You didn't even know how to do this. I thought you did.
We are family owned and operated, but I don't think either of you are ready to install yet. At Matt the Carpet Guy, we have the best vinyl plank and carpet in stock, bringing our showroom to you so you can feel confident in the carpet you choose. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right.
Living a good life means being healthy. But what does it mean to be healthy and stay healthy? It means getting the right kind of care. Right here. And convenient. It means having the right hospital to coordinate the delivery of health care for the entire community. Atlantic General Hospital. We'll put you on the right path to good health. And keep you there.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Before you celebrate your new home, protect your surfaces with HydroShield. HydroShield prevents unwanted stains from penetrating the surfaces in your home. Our eco-friendly formulas eliminate the need for toxic chemicals, protecting you and your family. You paid good money for your surfaces. Protect them with HydroShield. Call today for your free total home protection estimate. And relax, we have you covered.
Learn more about our total home protection at hydroshielddelmarva.com.
When you're planning your next building, think Brendan T. Warfel. From custom homes to commercial projects, excellence comes standard. Brendan T. Warfel has the experience to bring it to life.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
Performing outer space?
Yes, next July.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, I can't change these plans.
Dewey Beach commissioners voted Friday to change the daily curfew for kids and teenagers. Before the vote, the curfew for these groups was 11 p.m. Sunday to Thursday, while Friday and Saturday was 12 a.m. Now the curfew is 11 p.m., 7 days a week. One problem brought up by commissioners was the stopping teenagers who aren't doing anything wrong.
There's good teenagers and there's some bad teenagers too. I mean, we don't really care about the good teenagers. I don't think our pretty sure chief is in here and instructing the officers to arrest good people. No, that's not the idea.
The council talked about surrounding coastal towns' restrictive curfew as an example for the change. Coming up on Coast TV News at 6, one local company is helping survivors of the Maui wildfires.
And as we take a look at our lows for overnight, we're going to drop into the 60s. A bit of a chill in the air, still sticking around, but not quite as cool as it was this morning because the warming up is about to kick off.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
Together.
Juntos.
Together.
We stand up to cancer.
On Saturday, August 19th, join Stand Up to Cancer.
So just stand up with us.
Stand Up to Cancer, tonight at 8/7 Central on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Welcome to Vegas. Let's go! This is it. It all comes down to this. We could be witnessing history. Oh my goodness!
A 2-hour Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams from Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned starter mattress store. Are you out of room on your bed? If it's not fit for you and your life, the size of your mattress could be the source of your poor night's sleep. There's even a California King for you basketball players out there. Buying a new mattress is quick and easy, so stop in today and sleep on a better bed tonight.
Mattress Peddlers.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Be careful when getting quotes for a new roof. There may be important things left out. Always ask, are they properly licensed and insured?
Are they installing the proper amount of ice and water shield? Are they removing and replacing your siding to install new flashing? Are they checking the attic and soffit for ventilation? Are they protecting your home during installation? When you choose Spicer Brothers, you can have peace of mind that your new roof and all the details will be professionally installed for a lifetime.
To learn more, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Please listen carefully. Some roofing manufacturers have produced and sold defective shingles. They're not required to notify the consumer. If your roof was installed between 1999 and 2008 and you're experiencing shingle damages or premature shingle failure, give Morse Roofing a call to see if you qualify for a new roofing system with very little out-of-pocket expense. Don't wait. Call Morse Roofing now at 302-663-0042. There's good, there's better, then there's Morse.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community with a gift from a trusted family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 45 years. Just minutes from the beach, the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
Unusually warm water temperatures. That's a big deal for not only Hurricane Hillary, but even for us here. I mean, we're looking at temperatures, they've reached into the 80s throughout the Chesapeake Bay area and into the 70s right off of our coast. Unusually warm indeed. When you take a look at the observed highs over the last few days, we've been trending lower. We dropped down to about 79 for today, but then we're going to start escalating right back into the 90s over the next couple of days. Fortunately, it hasn't been too muggy for us, but as we go into Sunday into Monday, we're going to start going right back to this very humid level of things, okay? So Sunday morning, we start off 63 in Rehoboth, 66 Dewey Beach, but we will still reach 58 and 59, for example, in Georgetown and Millsboro. So still somewhat cool, but not as cool as, earlier this morning. For Sunday, you'll notice the arrows are coming out of the bottom of your screen. That means we have a southern flow that's going to kick in. That means the heat begins to crank back up again. 85 for the high in Milton, Long Neck, 86 Millsboro. And then for Monday, now Monday's a whole different story. 70s to start off in the morning time, and boom, we go to 91 with the winds coming out of the south and all this cloud cover, more moisture. So we might accidentally feel like, 100 degrees. Sneezecast, getting a little bit better. Ragweed is still at a medium level, but at least the grass has gone from medium down to low. So it's gotten a little bit better there. But as you take a look at Sunday, we have circulation on high pressure systems off the coast here, and then we'll start seeing cloud cover begin to go on the increase for us. Now, as we go into, let's say, Wednesday going into Thursday, we start watching out for some additional moisture to kick in as well. With all that in mind, here's a look at your forecast. 62 for tonight with clear skies and almost cool. Then for tomorrow, getting warmer, getting humid, winds out of the southwest. And then for Monday, 92, because we're going to be heating up even more. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration or Home Remodeling Extended Forecast.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
In 1948, my grandfather created JD Asphalt. Starting as a small contractor, he built his company by providing the highest quality work. 3 generations later, we're still focused on laying down the best pavements possible. Whether it's commercial or residential, we deliver personalized attention with every project, bringing an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site. That way, we can deliver fast, premium results that last.
Call JD Asphalt now and ask about our 0% financing options.
Long COVID is a serious and emerging health concern, but your primary care physician can help manage its symptoms and provide ongoing care.
By seeing your doctor regularly.
You can get help with symptoms of fatigue, shortness of breath, and brain fog.
They can also provide you with referrals to specialists and connect you to support groups.
Mental health care is also important for those experiencing long COVID.
Healthy Families is here to help you recognize the challenges of long COVID and prioritize regular visits with your primary care physician.
Honey, where are you?
Whether it's a natural disaster or just everyday life's mishaps, Royal Plus brings calm to the chaos. In disaster's wake, there's one call to make. Royal Plus.
Recovery from the massive wildfires in Hawaii continued this week. There was a lot of debris from buildings scattered all over. Homes, buildings, and neighborhoods in Maui completely wiped out, like you can see here. A local company, Accent on Travel in Rehoboth Beach, stepped up to help pack up food and get school supplies ready this past week. We'll be right back after this break.
All the natural light of the great outdoors, right in your dining room. Shell Brothers, find your great indoors. All the solitude of the outdoors, without the bad Wi-Fi connection. Shell Brothers, find your great indoors.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields offering the best of Delmarva, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, Porch Protection Systems, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Delmarva Canine, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Atlantic Tactical Firearms Trainers, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Delmarva experts, local experts, right when you need them.
Hey, are you the bath guy? Are you licensed and insured? I believe you're looking for us.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focus, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
At One Fish, Two Fish and Bahamas Crab Shack, we believe there is nothing better than fresh seafood. We work with local watermen to provide you with the freshest seafood possible. Made to order, hand-breaded, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Straight from the dock to your table. Individually hand-weighed crabs guaranteed fat and fresh. Visit us in Salisbury or Fenwick Island and see why the locals are raving about One Fish, Two Fish and Bahamas Crab Shack.
Fenwick Island's Infrastructure Committee is holding an information session to help improve flooding resiliency in the town. The committee says the session will include a PowerPoint presentation, some information stations, and provide time for questions and discussion. The session will be accessible both in person and through Zoom. People can attend on August 31st at the Town Hall from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Let's face it, no one needs an injury lawyer unless you or a loved one have been hurt. Fighting with insurance companies for lost wages, unpaid medical bills, or worse, permanent injuries or funeral expenses. No one plans for that, except us. We are dedicated to helping people put their lives back together with every client and every case. Choose the right team. Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, Federico, WriteLawyersRightNow.com.
When you're planning your next building, think Brendan T. Warfel. From custom homes to commercial projects, excellence comes standard. Brendan T. Warfel has the experience to bring it to life.
I build every home as if my family's going to live in it. If my name's going on it, it's going to be done right. I guarantee it.
Oh, they're out there by the millions. And spiders, crickets, and ants are always looking for a place to call home. Look, up ahead is your home. And to them, it looks like the perfect place to settle in. Call Brazier's, and our expert technicians will establish a defensive barrier around your home that will keep out the riffraff. Our premium protection plan is guaranteed to keep spiders, crickets, and ants from moving into your home for a full year. Call Brazier's Pest Control today and say goodbye to unwanted guests.
You have a broken window?
Buy your glass direct from Go Glass. Infinity Glass Unit is the only double pane insulated glass unit baked on Delmarva, saving you as much as 60% professionally installed. From call to install in 2 weeks in most cases. The Infinity Glass Unit, designed to last a lifetime, and we back that with a lifetime warranty. If you have broken glass or seals, call or visit us online. Go Glass, everything glass, friendly and fast. We're proud to be Delmarva's #1 glass company.
Here's a look at your exclusive Coast TV 10-day forecast. We won't have to worry about rain until next weekend.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Be sure to join us tonight at 11, but until then, have a fantastic night.